اهلا بيكم. البيس سيركلز هي مجموعه من الجلسات هنتقابل فيها مع بعض وهنتعلم مع بعض حاجات كتيره جدا عن اليوجا، سواء اليوجا الحركيه او اليوجا الذهنيه والنفسيه. خلونا نتعلم مع بعض ازاي نتواصل مع مكونات كياننا كانسان، ازاي نتواصل مع عقلنا، ازاي نتواصل مع قلبنا مع جسمنا، وازاي نتواصل مع روحنا. ان شاء الله هنتقابل انا وانتم ونهى سيد الاهل، هنكون مع بعض هنتعلم يوجا، هنتعلم ازاي نعمل مديتيشن، وهنتعلم ازاي نتواصل احسن مع مكونات كياننا كإنسان. خليكم معانا ورمضان كريم.
Hello everybody, welcome to the first session of our Peace Circle. Me and Ahmed Maghazi, aka Al-Andalusi, have organized this to make use of our time at home as well as our time in Ramadan, Ramadan Kareem. To all of us, it's a beautiful spiritual time, a time to look inwards because we are shutting off one of our main senses, which is eating or tasting. طبعا when we don't eat we have less physical energy, but our spiritual energy shoots up. So this is a good time for practices like introspection and yoga, meditation, those kinds of practices. I have been practicing yoga since 2002, and I became a yoga certified international instructor in 2012, and I've been teaching for 8 years now. And I've known Ahmed for even longer than that time, since 2007 or 2008, and Ahmed has always been interested in helping people to reach their goals. He's always been into Sufism and spiritual knowledge, and he's always been into the practices of self-development. He teaches yoga informally in his community, free of charge. He lives in Port Said, and so I respect very much what he has to offer. As for me, I am going to offer the yoga practices that I have learned from the Shivananda tradition, and those will help achieve the objective of us finding inner peace, harmony, balance. The practices will help us to combat stress or have an alternative path rather than always being excited or stressed. I just wanted to give some examples. For example, when we are stressed or panicked or fearful, our breath becomes very short. And yoga promotes long, deep breathing. So it counteracts the effects of stress. Another thing is when we feel threatened or in danger, like if somebody takes our parking space or if we're afraid to contract the virus, our digestive system shuts down and we have a hard time digesting food. It may take several days for the food to be digested and go through our system. Yoga introduces us to poses that promote the health of the digestive system and help to move it along at a natural pace. Another example would be our muscles. In stressful situations, our muscles tighten up, and in yoga we promote flexibility and mobility of the muscles. So those are just some examples of how yoga can help us in these times of stress. And I will now demonstrate a very simple exercise that we can do. It's called half sun salutations. It's a beginner level exercise for releasing our stresses, especially those in the lower back, and also strengthening the back at the same time. So please follow along with me. And half sun salutations are you stand with your feet underneath your hips, your spine is aligned, the top of your head is aligned with your tailbone, and your tailbone is slightly tucked under. You inhale, you bring your hands up, look towards your fingers, and when you exhale, you bring your hands down as far as they will go. Then you inhale, you bring your hands above the knees. Don't put them directly on any joint on the knees. Joints are not made to withstand pressure. So on the bone, right above the knee. And you look forward and inhale. And then exhale, come down again as far as you can towards the ground. And then inhale, come back up. And exhale, hands to heart. Ramadan Kareem, everyone. I hope you can join us next Thursday, the 30th of April at 10 a.m. for the second session and benefit from our knowledge.